for dropping by. Hope you're having a good day, and I hope it continues after you watch my video. Hope I don't ruin things for you. We're going to watch some Would I Lie to You bits with This Is My. See if you remember, or, if you watched the video before, if you remember who it is. This is My with Drac. The guy's name's Drac, I guess. And it's with Kevin Bridges. Is he Kevin Bridges' driving instructor, Lee Mack's pie maker, or Brian Cox's roadie? Okay. I actually think I know who all these people are. All right. So, I know who Kevin Bridges is. He's a pretty funny guy. Lee Mack, of course, And I think Brian Cox is the physicist there that does all the documentaries I watch. Oh, that's great. So we're going to watch. If you like the video, be sure to like the video, subscribe to my channel, turn on your notifications, and pass the video around. All right, so let's get to it. Drac. Who is Drac? Let's watch.
Please give a warm welcome to this week's special guest, Drac. Welcome, Drac. So, Kevin, what is Drac to you?
This is Drac. He's my dad's friend. He took me out for a driving lesson and I reversed through a chip shop window.
Brian, please explain how you know Drac.
Well, this is Drac, the roadie that left me gaffer taped to a lighting rig for over an hour.
Right. And finally, Lee, what's your connection?
This is Drac. And I presented him with first prize at the National Pie Awards 2009.
So, David's team, begin your investigation.
Lee, where were the National Pie Awards held?
Birmingham.
What was the venue?
The venue was the Hilton Hotel.
Right. Hilton
What kind
Hotel
of pie was it?
Well, he made a selection. He didn't just make one pie. It was for his various pies. You don't just have one pie. It's so not
was he various pie maker of the year?
No, he won the big prize at the end, National Pie Maker of the Year.
So he won the overall award. Were there separate...
No, he didn't have the best overall.
What were the separate awards? Were there like apple pie, steak and kidney pie, and then Drac won the big, like best film, best pie?
You don't just have one pie. You have to have, I think, two or three pies.
I think we understand that you have to demonstrate the ability to reproduce the pie. Otherwise, it literally is just one pie. And as soon as the judges have tasted it, well, what does it matter? That was a pie. That pie's gone.
It was two or three pies he produced that year, but I
two or three. I think he wants to up production, actually.
Yeah. They've done the pie tasting and judging on another occasion.
Yeah, they'd voted on it. People had voted on it, and there was like a pop chart. It's a pie chart.
He brought...
It was... you like the pie chart, Gav, didn't you? I thought you'd like it.
Did you announce then the winner is Drac, or did you say his full name, which is...
I said the winner is Drac.
What about Brian and
Brian gaffer taped to a lighting rig. For how long?
Over an hour.
Over an hour. Why, may I ask, were you gaffer taped to a lighting rig in the first place?
I was the youngest member of the band, and I was probably not behaving in a way deemed appropriate for a member of a band in the presence of road crew.
What were you doing?
I don't remember. I think I was just being a general,
How did you get down?
pain. Well, they had to get me down because it's a lighting rig. It was like one of these.
Wait a minute. Drac, on his own, surrounds you because you were doing something you shouldn't be doing, like maths homework. He carries you up a ladder to a lighting rig 20 metres above the stage, and then he gaffered you round.
He was the tour manager, actually. So he ordered the rest of the crew to put me on the ground, gaffer me up into a ball, put a harness on, and then attached me to lighting rig at the Hammersmith Odeon and left me there for over an hour.
Was that when you wrote Things Can Only Get Better?
And you can't remember what you did that had offended them?
No, I think it was just a build-up, I think, of absolute annoyance over many weeks.
I can believe it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kevin Bridges, it was something to do with a car.
Well, yes, he's a friend of your dad's and he took you on a driving lesson.
Yeah.
And you ended up reversing through a chip shop window.
Yeah. His name's Duncan.
Duncan.
It gets called Drac because it's like D-R-A-C, and he used to be known as Duncan from the RAC because he's a driving instructor, and then that got shot into...
What were you trying to do, a three-point turn? What was...
No, it was the first lesson,
Right.
and we thought we'd do reversing because that's Drac's attitude.
As soon as once you've learned going backwards, going forwards is a piece of cake.
It's the way he sees life and the way he sees driving tuition.
But...
You've got a chip shop by the side of a road, so the car is not facing, the front of the back of the car is normally not facing a chip shop, is it?
No, it was in the car park of the chip shop.
A chip shop with a car park?
Have you not been to Scotland before, David?
So this is like a kind of IKEA scale
It's a
chip
massive
shop.
chip shop. I worked in the chip shop.
So you're in the car park by the chip shop window,
Yeah.
and you get in the car for the first driving lesson, and he says, first things first, reverse it.
So why didn't he press the brake when he saw you hurtling backwards towards the chip shop?
He was busy trying to design his new pork pie.
So, right, David C, we need an answer. Is Drac Kevin's driving instructor, Brian's gaffer taping roadie, or Lee's prize-winning pie maker? What do you...
Okay, I don't think it's the pie maker. The gaffer taping roadie. I don't know about that. So I'm gonna go with Kevin Bridges there. The car. He's a goofy guy, has kind of goofy experiences. I think I'm gonna go with him. All right. So it's gonna be Kevin Bridges. All right. Yeah.
What are you going to say?
I have absolutely no idea.
Well, Kevin's story sounds implausible, but we've been down this road before. Frankly, nothing would surprise me. If he said he'd unscrewed his leg and it had walked to China on its own, I'd believe it. Leading a corporate, isn't pies a bit... He's northern, he's doing a pie handing out prize, isn't it?
But then again, if you're doing the Pie Awards, that's who would you go to other than Lee Mack?
You just say that to camera. I give him some available dates. I'll give him some available dates.
And what about Brian's?
Very good specific story about the winch and the Hammersmith Odeon and...
Yeah.
But it does seems quite a cruel thing to do.
I think he probably could have been irritating enough for them.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think that's in question, to be honest. What's it going to be?
Say Brian.
Say Brian.
Yeah, come on.
Brian. We think it's Brian.
You're saying Brian?
Yes.
Okay. Would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Drac. I'm the roadie that gaffer taped Brian.
Oh, racing. All right.
Thank you very much for coming on, Drac.
All right. So that was Drac. Drac, Kevin Bridges, driving instructor, Lee Mack's pie maker, or Brian Cox's roadie. Yeah, Brian Cox's roadie. So it turned out, it was the guy that gaffer taped Brian Cox and hung him in the air. Hey, here we call gaffer tape duct tape. Not duck like the, Donald Duck, like duck like air ducts and that. But I understand what he means by gaffer tape. I think I've seen Carl building his tent on the deserted island with gaffer tape. I remember that. That was a big surprise. Not a big surprise. It could have been any one of them, I guess. The Kevin Bridges story. Well, that seemed possible. It seemed like something he can do. I mean, after all, he did buy a horse. And but it was Brian Cox. I was just doing that. The guy had to tape him up, being an asshole. All right. Anyway, how'd you do? You get it right this time? I don't know. So if you liked the video, you know, be sure to like the video and subscribe to my channel. Turn on your notifications, pass the video around. You know, whatever you want to do. So we'll see you next time. Have a nice day.